All right. So now that I've done well, I've gotten results. I've been moving forward in my business. I want to keep that. I want to make sure that I keep that momentum, or keep where I'm at, or go further. So I'm trying to think, what should I do? I know looking at my training material can benefit me. Taking notes, strategizing, and also taking the steps. And I've been doing that a lot. I've been taking the steps. So now that I know I've got a good work ethic, it's good to start reviewing what got me here in the first place, what I can do in order to sharpen my skills. And I'm happy I've been able to do so much. I have had mentorship. I have taken action myself. I have had material that helped give me step-by-step processes to follow. And part of that is following that and then getting results from that, but then also making adaptations. I think you're naturally going to make some adaptations when you're following a process, especially in something like this. I do have the ability to say, hey, this is me. And part of it actually requires it. Part of it is you do have something, you do have your goals, but then you also have to use how you interact with people and your skill level in order to follow through on these activities. So I'm going back to the training library. This is the training library right here. And now we're going to go to the first video. The video, if you join me, you would be starting the same area. Social media marketing. That's where we're starting. He teaches prospecting, and I believe it's because you have to have that. It's almost like a soldier that has the gun, but he knows how to use his fist. Sometimes you got to use your fist. Yeah, it's easier just to point and shoot. But then it's also say, hey, I got these and I can use these. So you're protected at all times. So let's get started. Connecting with prospects. The faster you grow your audience and build relationships, the faster you'll grow your business. The faster you connect. And that means building rapport and trust with your prospects and potential customers. Now, the faster you can start talking business and close them. Closing them means you get business clients and money in your pocket. Best prospects are going to be people who are already doing things similar to you. It's interesting, a few years ago, I was having issues with my marriage, so we weren't together. So I really looked at what was important about relationships. How could you make relationships stronger? And I always, as I actually was able to make a lot of improvements and make my marriage a lot better. At least at first, it was you just make it possible. You make it something that we were going to continue. And then, but the longer that I'm able to have our relationship be there and to have that consistency, I've seen us grow in powerful ways. It does take work. You do have to really be observant, really be thoughtful about what's going on in the relationship. And it's also the same thing in business. You have to be aware of what's going on. We've seen companies that were here and successful now be great and then all of a sudden disappear, and you're like, all of a sudden you don't even remember them anymore. Like Blockbuster Video is a good example of that. Blockbuster Video was really successful when we had VHS and DVDs and we were going to stores, and now you don't have Blockbuster Video at all. And additionally too, to think about it, is Netflix kind of had a similar model. They were using DVDs at the same time that Blockbuster Video was, or at least maybe in the later, when they were actually kind of before they disappeared, they were both using DVDs. Netflix was using the at-home model, and then Netflix actually switched to the point where they are in the digital realm and they're still successful, they're still around, and people are still getting money in their pockets. So that's a good example of being aware of where you're at and being able to be be a successful business, be a successful partner. I definitely am happy for my mindset. I think this business model has been great for my life in general. I've used it in my marriage. I've used it in my career. Definitely, it's the framework for business, and I think it only allowed me to do even more. A process, connect with the people in the industry, become a leader in, connect with people that have interest in solutions you offer. For example, if you sell health and wellness, find people who are interested in healthy lifestyles. Step 2, build rapport, trust, credibility fast. Find something in common. Build the know, like, and trust factor. Position the conversation to business by asking conversational questions about how long they have in the profession, how they're enjoying it, etc. Or start digging. Ask slightly more personal questions to find your prospect's needs or pain. And step 5, offer your solution, your product, services, or business opportunity that solves their challenges, problems, and pains. And that is the close. That's what you want to be doing in your interactions.